Good evening, parents and families, friends, guests, Information High School staff, and most importantly, graduates. My name is Miss Jamie Brown, and it is my esteemed honor to welcome you all to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2024 of Information Technology High School. Before we begin, I just want to take this time to say how proud we all are of this group of graduating seniors. I think all of us can honestly say that this group right here today is made up of some of the brightest and most creative, overall most spirited, that I have had the pleasure of working with. Students, before we begin, we ask that you stand and face your families and friends in the audience and applaud them, because without their support, it would have been very difficult to get here today. Okay, to begin today's ceremony, we'd like to call up to the podium National Honor Society President Scarlett Guerrero to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I ask you all please to stand. Hey girl, hey.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
You right here?
Yep.
Okay. I can start. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Scarlett. Great job. Please remain standing for a rendition of our national anthem played by the ITHS Orchestra, led by music teacher Mr. Elliott. Thank you, Mr. Elliott, and thank you, students of the orchestra ensemble. In addition, we will now play Lift Every Voice and Sing, the anthem that captures the realization of the dream of African Americans who, by the start of the Civil War, saw freedom on the horizon.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the glistening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the darkness taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the rejoice in the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Let us march on till victory is won. Let us march on till victory.
All right, you may be seated. Yes, I'm sure. Now, to kick off our graduation ceremony, we'd like to welcome to the podium Senior Guidance Counselor, Ms. Laura Soriano, with her welcoming remarks.
Hey, good evening. I already heard a hi, Laura. We're getting personal now. Dear class of 2024, a dedicated faculty, loving parents, and honored guests, today is a special day. As we gather to celebrate your remarkable accomplishments, as your school counselor, I'm so deeply grateful for the opportunity to have been part of your journey. And I cannot express enough how proud I am of each and every one of you. Throughout these past 4 years, we've shared countless experiences together, moments of growth, laughter, and yes, even tears. I stand before you today with immense admiration and love for your class. Together, we navigated unprecedented challenges of a global pandemic, and you persevered through your freshman year on Zoom with determination and grace. Your resilience in the face of adversity is truly inspiring. As we reflect on our time together, let us cherish the memories of our senior picnic, prom, the excitement of Decision Day, where we celebrated your bright futures ahead. We've witnessed the birth of the Black Hawk Productions and cheered, yes, let's cheer, making history, and cheered our athletics department who broke records and made us all proud. Yes. One of my favorite quotes comes from the wise Maya Angelou, who said, "You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated." In fact, it may be necessary to encounter defeats so you can know who you are, what you can rise from, how you can still come out of it. Her words remind me that it's through our struggles that we discover our strength and resilience. And I truly have seen that in each and every one of you. As you step forward into the world beyond our school, always remember that you are capable, worthy, and filled with boundless potential. Never let anyone diminish your worth or the dreams that you hold dear. Embrace your unique purpose and pursue it wholeheartedly, knowing that you are the one who determines your path in life. On this joyful day, I wish you all the best as you embark on your next adventure. And I know that many of you have great things in store. Carry the memories of your time here close to your heart, and never forget that you have the power to create a brighter future for yourselves and those around you. Congratulations, class of 2024. May your journey be filled with love, laughter, and continued success. And I didn't shed a tear, which I have struggled not to shed tears because you are like my children. And I'm really gonna miss you. All right. So, next I will ask our UFT chapter leader, Miss Jody Backer to come up to the podium to deliver her speech to this year's graduating class, as well as to issue the first scholarship to some of our deserving students. Ms. Backer?
Good evening, parents and staff and students. This is an exciting night. All of your hard work has led to this. Parents worked hard, teachers, and most of all, you worked hard to get here. But make no mistake, this was a group effort, and so many people have been invested in your future. And now the time has come for you to take the reins. You guys were my last sophomore class, coming in after a pandemic. I didn't even see your faces until junior year. But you embraced coming back to school. You joined clubs and teams and CTE programs. You have many people to thank for your senior year, a year to remember. Obviously, your parents and your teachers who nurtured you, but Miss Brown for her NHS guidance, Ms. Mendonca for her hard work on the yearbook and your senior activities, Miss Mack for her support day in and day out, as well as all of the staff who contributed to your journey, from paras to teachers to administration, Miss Engie, Miss Alana, who cared for your mental health and your well-being, and the school aides and the cafeteria staff, and everybody behind the scenes who made sure that you were fed, clothed, and loved. And now the time and the hard work has paid off. Here you are with your caps and your gowns and your sashes and your awards, and you're about to embark on the next phase of your life. Some of you are staying local, some going away, but I have no doubt that all of you will find your success and your happiness. You know this is a bittersweet moment for me. I've spent 32 years with the DOE and 15 here at Infotech, and I was fortunate enough to teach the AP classes and college classes and to participate in so many of your senior activities. You are my last sophomore class, and you are my last senior class. The perfect group to end my career with. I spent the last 3 years not only supporting you, but representing the teachers in the building. And so many teachers have left indelible marks on your lives. Miss Heather Kahn was one. She made you write countless essays and learn hundreds of vocabulary words. She worked you hard, and she loved every single one of you. When Miss Kahn got married last year, we celebrated with her. When she got pregnant, we rejoiced for her. When we heard that the news that the baby came prematurely, we prayed for her. And when we heard of her passing, we mourned together. Teachers, students, and administration. She was a huge part of the Infotech family, and because of her contributions to the spirit and energy that is ITHS, we have created a scholarship in her name. And I feel especially honored to present this award in Miss Khan's name. Every year, a student or students will be chosen to receive this award, and we collectively decided the recipients would be students who either performed extraordinary service to their school and community, or who stepped out of their comfort zone to perform in front of a larger audience. Ms. Hyde? In order. For her service and her tireless work on the yearbook, Brianna Kumani. And Scarlett Guerrero. And Hamdan Haran for their service. For their service to NHS and student government. And since Ms. Khan loved a good performance, Sebastian Valadares for his representation. For his representation for ITHS at the Townsend Harris Queens College Humanities Symposium. These 4 students are the recipients of the first Heather Kahn Scholarship. You're welcome. I wish the senior class of 2024 all the success in the world. You are my last class, but we are not your last teachers. Keep learning, keep exploring, keep trying new things, find your passion, find your people, make families of your own. Go out there and make the world the kind of place that you want to live in. Use your talents and your voices and never let anyone hold you back. Remember, you are not judged by how much you loved people, but by how much you are loved by people. And I sincerely hope the footprints you leave on the sand will last a lifetime. You have already left your mark on me. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Backer, and I'm sure I speak on behalf of everyone when we congratulate you on your retirement and wish you all the best in your next chapter. At this time, it is my honor to introduce Dr. Bessie Blake to announce the winners of the Rishana Blake Pure Lit Scholarship. First, a little information about Rishana Blake. Among her many talents, Rishana was an author, publisher, flutist, composer, dancer, choreographer, and teacher/inspirational speaker. Most of all, she was a devoted youth worker. Her training in the arts spanned through classical ballet studios, the New York City public school system, where she performed at Carnegie Hall, Syracuse University, where she earned a Bachelor's of Arts in English and Spanish, the Institute International in Madrid, Spain, and the CUNY Graduate School, where she earned a Master's of Fine Arts. In her 48 years journey, whatever Rishana learned, she used to benefit her multicultural network of students, educators, and artists. It is my honor to introduce Rishana's mother, Dr. Bessie Blake, to speak about the scholarship and present it to our deserving ITHS students.
Good evening. I would like to start by first acknowledging God, and then I have family members here with me, my husband, Professor James Blake, daughters, Fritza Blake, LaShawn Pitter. We are a family of educators, and there's a sister and two brothers who could not be here with me tonight because they are finishing out the school year here in the Yonkers school system as well as the New York City public school system. So, but the reason I'm here is to say congratulations, class of 2024. If Rishana were here, she would say, you're pure lit. When I think about Rishana, the best word for me to describe her is joy. She exuded joy. She had so many passions. I sometimes wondered, girl, where do you get your boundless energy? Then she would look at me and say, Mom, I was born that way. And I think maybe she was. At age 5, she discovered the joy of dancing. And my husband and I could not sit on the couch in the living room. She would run down the stairs and she said, oh, there are two people here. That's an audience. So she'd run back upstairs and put on her tutu and dance for us. Much of what I might have said about Rishana has already been shared with you. I just wanted to say that she loved helping others. She loved to teach. She loved doing dance recitals, step dancing. She was a poet. and she wrote a volume of poetry entitled The Gifted Quiet, Poems and Performance Words. I said, poetry? And she said, no, Mom, some of them are performance words. So she was a performer. She started her own production company after college, after getting her master's and her master's of fine arts, her bachelor and her master's of fine arts degree, and she called it Pure Lit Productions. It had the stated goal of launching young artists. And so I'm here today as a part of Rashana's legacy to help launch some young artists. Before I do that today, I want to say that Rashana, well, first of all, she had a great belief in God. She believed in the use of art for literacy. So throughout New York City, she volunteered, and she put her art to work to create innovative literacy programs in Harlem, in the Bronx, in Queens. She took a number of students on college tours, and they did little skits and whatever together. And she also believed in the use of technology to further expand the arts. And so I'm here tonight at Information Technology High School in the spirit of my daughter, Rashana Blake. And I want to encourage you to be all that you could be. She had started a project once, it was called Dream, and that's when she was doing a lot of dancing, and she would say, dream, which meant dance, risk everything, and move. And that also became a metaphor for living for her, because she believed in whatever talents that you have, let them move. Don't keep it in. Don't be discouraged. So tonight, I wish I could give an individual encouragement to each one of the graduates of 2024. I know that you have dreams, you have goals, and I believe you're going to make a big splash in the world. We can give out 2 scholarships tonight, and so I will do that now. This is the inaugural Rashana Blake Pure Lit Scholarship of $2,500. The first award goes to Jocelyn Sedano. Okay, here she comes. It's hard for you see me, but I don't see you. Congratulations, Jocelyn. Congratulations. Here you go. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. And the second award goes to Adrielle Diaz.
Jocelyn.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. A picture.
so much.
Listen, go do it. Oh. And again, congratulations to the entire class of 2024. Remember, you're lit, so don't quit.
Thank you again, Dr. Blake, for bestowing these wonderful scholarship opportunities to our students in your daughter's honor. At this point in the ceremony, we would like to introduce the first student speaker. This is a young man that has accomplished much here at ITHS. He has shown academic excellence by taking numerous advanced placement classes such as calculus and English literature. He has participated in extracurricular activities and is a member of the graphic design CTE. It is my honor to introduce the 2024 Salutatorian, Rafid Khan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculties, beloved parents, and my fellow graduates. Welcome to the ITHS graduation ceremony for the class of 2024. It is an honor to address you all as the salutatorian for our graduating class. Today, we stand here enriching our final moments of this chapter as we commence crossing into our undefined futures. We're not just celebrating our academic achievements, but the journey and the moments we shared together in the last 4 years leading up to now. Our odyssey through high school began under extraordinary circumstances. We started as freshmen in the midst of a global pandemic, attending classes through computer screens, and being a mystery to each other over Zoom. Despite these challenges, we adapted, we preserved, and we grew. I cannot help but reflect on how we all faced our own struggles. There were times where I felt that I couldn't make it to my desired goals. There were times where I was holding back, letting my fear take hold of me, and I doubted my own abilities. As Dan Martel once said, procrastination is the assassination of all destinations. And from this common battle, we all learned that one of our greatest enemies in this world is none other than ourselves. Yet, we also realized that there was a light at the end of the tunnel, which symbolizes all the hard work paying off. It was through sheer perseverance and determination that we mastered the ability to stop holding back and overcome the doubt. We proved to ourselves that victory was waiting on the other side, and in our own individual ways, we found the potential that was stored in us that we never knew existed. From these challenges, I learned that we are the only ones who can lift ourselves up and thrive to become the greatest version of ourselves. The one who falls and gets up again and again are the ones who never lose sight of their dreams. Each accomplishment we make is an opportunity to grow as a person, and each challenge that we face is a chance to rise above. In the last 4 years, we have sought closure and motivation through the unwavering support of our family, friends, mentors, and teachers who were there for us and saw the light that is shining ahead of us across the other side of the future. Their encouragement collectively pushed all of us forward, reminding us that we are capable of achieving greatness. Their belief in us became the catalyst for our success. Most importantly, they shaped us into the people we are today. As we open the gates to the next period of our lives, let us remember and carry the lessons we have learned, the memories we cherished, and the friends we have made along the way. The choices we have made in the last 4 years of high school helped us be at this graduating ceremony right now. So to my fellow graduates, as we celebrate the next chapter of our lives, there's advice I would like to offer. Embrace the roam into the unknown. Never be afraid to chase your dreams, even if it's so far away. Failure doesn't define who you are, but rather a rhythm in the process of being successful. Always be true to yourself and follow your heart, and never underestimate the power you have as an individual. Most importantly, appreciate the friendship you have made and the lessons you have learned. I have met many of you, and I have seen the potential and the capability that is stored in each and every single one of you. All you have to do is light the flame that is inside of you. Never let your fear dictate your future ahead of you. The only limit that exists are the ones we place upon ourselves. We are the future leaders, the future innovators and change makers. But history tries to tell us that powerful people comes from powerful places. But in fact, it is powerful people like us graduates who makes ITHS powerful. It is up to us to use our knowledge, skills, and passion to make a positive impact on the world. We have achieved so much, and this is only the beginning. The world is waiting for us, and I'm confident we will rise to the occasion. Someday we will say it was not easy, but we did it. I want to personally thank my parents, Muslim Student Society, Graphic Design Academy, Hamdan, Tajib, all of my friends, my rivals in banking competition, Mr. Hidal, Mr. Chen, Ms. Rodriguez Felix, my mentor Jordan, Ms. Smith, Ms. Soriano, Mr. Ladignan, and last but not least, our beloved principal, Ms. Woods. Here's to our future that lies ahead and the incredible journey. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Take it out, you deserve it, and then go.
Congratulations, Rafid. I know you and Adriel were in competition. So, at this time, we would like to welcome to, At this time, we would like to welcome to the stage Mr. Ahmed Chowdhury, ITHS Zen's Club Student Activities Faculty Advisor, to introduce students receiving special awards today.
Good evening, everyone. Hi, guys. Okay. Hi, everyone. Okay. Today, I stand before you to celebrate a quality that is often overlooked, but is the cornerstone of success. Here at ITHS, we see examples of hardworking students every single day. These are the students who volunteer their time, who take leadership roles, and who support the school community as a whole. To the hardworking students here today, I want to say this: your efforts do not go unnoticed. Your determination and resilience are inspiring not to only you all, but also our staff and your family members. Let us all take a moment to recognize and celebrate all of you today, because you are all truly hardworking and made it this far. So give a round of applause for yourself. I want to take this time to celebrate a few students who were a part of the Zen Z Club since September 2020, back in our pandemic days. This club was made as a safe haven during the pandemic, so we could just chill and get our mind off of COVID-19, because a lot of our family members got sick, and unfortunately, some of them passed away. Rest in peace to all of them. You all have been supporting and reimagining ITHS events since then, and this is the time to recognize you. Although many of you have been a part of this journey, these specific students have went out their way each and every single time. So when I call your name, just come up to the stage, okay? Our first student is Samir Rahman. Our second student is Catherine Figueroa. Our third student is Raisa Khan. The fourth student is Aliyah Cáceres Zarzuela. Congratulations. Fifth student is Ariana Butt. Hi, Catherine. Sixth student is Sherlyn Maracho. And not the least, but Carolina Paredes. Congratulations. I'm a little nervous. Is Carolina here? Okay. These students went out of the way for all our events in ITHS the past 4 years, and without them, this would not be possible. So let's give a round of applause for all of them. Of course. Congratulations. I have one last special award. This student has taken leadership skills to a whole new level. As advisor for the Muslim Student Association, I want to award Hamdan Mia for excellence in leadership skills and the amount of work he has done for our Muslim community. Hamdan has gone out of his way to help basically the whole school, and he made a safe haven for majority of our students, and he will be taking the floor from now on. Yeah. Oh, go get it, go get it.
Good evening. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. It is my distinct honor to address you as the founding president of the Muslim Student Society. I would like to thank you all for attending tonight's graduation and viewing our live stream as it takes place. A big shout out to our fabulous video production team for making it streamable tonight. Please give them a round of applause. My name is Hamdan bin Haroun, and tonight I would love to give you an overview of what we did to make sure that the MSS is a success today. The Muslim Student Society and Association was founded to represent and support Muslim students across New York City, both in our public schools and both in our private schools, celebrating our religious beliefs and promoting diversity. This vision took shape following the reopening of our schools after the COVID-19 pandemic. In addition to my role as the founder of the Muslim Student Society, I have also served as the mayor's student advisor, working to enhance diversity within our school community and within our city. I have had the privilege of collaborating with Queensborough President Donovan Richards, our Chancellor of the Department of Education, David Banks, our Mayor Eric Adams, and our former and current police commissioners of the New York City Police Department, former Commissioner Kichan Sool and the current Police Commissioner Edwin Caban. And we did a great job for advocating and representing all our Muslim students across our city. Our efforts have included from building mosques and to honoring those who have served their lives protecting our city. I have also worked closely with such incredible leading figures from Queens District 24 and School District 30, with our beloved superintendents ensuring that the MSS will always continue with success. I would also love to express my deepest gratitude to Principal Jean Woods Powell. Please give her a round of applause. Whose commitment has been crucial in ensuring the promise of our society. I would also like to give Assistant Principal Ojeda a round of applause. Your dedication has been pivotal in bringing our vision to reality. Thank you to our esteemed assistant principals. Please give them a round of applause. Our esteemed teachers, please give them a round of applause as well. And the faculty for accommodating us to graduate and practice our beliefs as what we are, to make them into reality, to make all our dreams and to make our goals into reality. I'm profoundly thankful to thank our beloved student advisors, Mr. Ahmed Chowdhury. Please give him a round of applause. And we cannot forget our favorite one, Mr. Daniel Alexis. Please give him a round of applause. To our esteemed deans that helped us out, including Mr. Frank, who's right over there. Please give him a round of applause. And to every other dean, including Mr. Landano and all our deans, including Mr. Wilton, give them a round of applause. You all have significantly contributed to our society's growth and recognition. The dedication of our students who have made the MSS from an initial group of 10 to a society over 600 members annually are none other than our both valedictorian Adriel Diaz and our salutatorian Rafid Khan. And the members of our society who have shown leadership are Ariq Hussein, Saad, Marwan, Mahmoud, Tajib, and our most beloved shuyukh who have helped us, none other than their eminences, Sheikh Farouk bin Ahmed, Sheikh Hassan bin Abdullah Ihsan, Sheikh Abdullah Ihsan, and Sheikh Muhammad al-Ansari. For all your hard work and all your commitment, you have truly inspired others to take over the role of being a leader. And I would like to importantly thank my parents for putting me into this position of who I am today. Please give them a round of applause. If it wasn't for my parents who worked hard within their lives to put their efforts into making me who I am today, nothing would be achievable, nothing would be possible. And I would also like to thank my sister who has worked very hard in making sure that I am doing whatever I'm supposed to be doing till this day. I always like to say thank you to my mom. I always love to thank my mother for shaping me into a person who I aspire to be. And I always give that credits to my father for instilling the leadership and discipline, just like what he did as serving our New York City Police Department for over 24 years as a sergeant. Please give a round of applause to him. I'm deeply honored by the international recognition that I have received within these years of doing leadership, and I'm willing to remain committed in serving our community, and serving our students, and serving our faculty. Thank you all for such of your support, and together we will continue to inspire, we will continue to lead, and we will ensure that the Muslim Student Society will remain a pillar, and it will continue as I graduate. And I would also like to thank Ms. Soriano for making this happen. Please give her a round of applause as well. These are the people that make sure that your kids are doing whatever they're supposed to be doing. These are the people that made sure that your kid is a leader today. And because of them, you are able to graduate. So I want to thank them all. Please give them a round of applause. And it has been such an honor to have you guys, and thank you so much. And I hope you all have a blessed future. And congratulations to the class of 2024.
Great job, Hamdan. I remember actually when I met you, he reported to our school and he was so quiet and shy, and I am so, so proud of you. Now we would like to call to the podium representatives of the iMentor program to present some of the deserving students with special awards and scholarships. iMentor is a program that matches students with a college-educated mentor, a personal champion to help them on their college journey. ITHS is proud to be the first iMentor school in Queens. Please welcome Juliet Martinez and Heather Feshbach from iMentor.
Hi. Really quickly before I get started, Mr. F, who we all know and love, could not make it with us tonight. We have cameras. He is currently watching us, so we could give him a big round of applause.
Hey, Mr. F.
Mr. F, we miss you. Okay, cool. So we are here today to present a scholarship on behalf of iMentor and the Alice Griffin Foundation. The students who will receive the scholarship are receiving $1,000. You guys are receiving it because you are going to either Hunter or Lehman College, and you are continuing with our program as you go off to college. Very exciting. So while the scholarship is only going to 6 students, Mr. F and I really wanted to emphasize how proud we are of every single one of you. You guys have had a crazy 4 years, and you have surpassed that and have made very important decisions for the rest of your life. So we are excited to see where you guys go, what you do, and yeah, I guess we'll present the scholarship now to the 6 students. The first student is Alejandra Marroquin. Can't see. We have Alexis Torres. Brianna Kwamani. Amanda De Vera. And last but not least, Walter Heredia. Is that it? We want you guys to take this time to celebrate yourselves, your families, your mentors. So once again, give yourselves a big round of applause.
Just Jeremy Yamberla, are you here? There he is. Oh my gosh. How could we not? How could we not, Jeremy?
All right, let's give it up for iMentor. I feel like you guys are losing steam. Let's hear it. Come on. All right, at this time, it is our pleasure to introduce tonight's keynote speaker. Chudney Gray is a former professional basketball phenom and a current pioneering DME provider in the medical industry. Born and raised in the Bronx, New York, Chudney transformed the trials of his early life into a springboard for a successful career. His basketball journey, sparked in the urban playgrounds of his youth and honed at Rice High School and St. John's University, led him to an illustrious 14-year career overseas where he clinched multiple championships and MVP titles. Today, Chudney applies the same passion and perseverance to his role in the healthcare sector, working alongside top orthopedic surgeons to enhance patient care. Beyond his professional achievements, he remains deeply committed to his community, uplifting and inspiring the youth through mentorship and engagement. His story is one of resilience and transformation, inspiring those on and off the court. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chudney Gray.
Thank you. Infotech, what's up? How y'all feeling today? Infotech, how we feeling? Let's make some noise. Let's make some noise. Let's make some noise. Listen. All this stuff I wrote down, the video stuff, like, I'm a person from the heart. I speak from the heart. I want to speak directly to you. I was one of you. You understand? It takes a lot of hard work to get to the point that you're at, and it takes even more work to have success once you turn into an adult, all right? So we're going to start it again. Infotech, how we doing? That's good, that's good. So, my name is Chudney Gray, and it's with great respect and privilege that I stand before you today on your special day. First and foremost, I want to give honor to the Creator. I'd like to give a special thanks to Principal Woods for this gracious opportunity. To all family, friends, staff, let's join in excitement as we celebrate the illustrious class of 2024. Round of applause. I'm a little nervous. This is my first time speaking in front of a beautiful, large group like this. Sorry? I appreciate you. So I was born February 4th, 1978 in the Bronx. I have 3 younger siblings. So being the oldest, by default, I inherited a ton of responsibility. I had to learn how to cook. I had to learn how to protect. I had to learn how to share. And more importantly, I had to learn how to put people before me. So my grandmother, my mother's mother, is the youngest of 17. 17. Same parents, insane, right? 17. So family was never an issue. So like our Sunday dinners were like a reunion. Music, laughter, dancing, a wonderful time, great memories. Growing up in the inner city, there were many challenges for myself. You know, adversities that you couldn't really hide from or escape, during which I grew up in a time where drugs and crime was super profound. An epidemic that crippled many, many families. I had family members that were on the other side of that fence, so I saw it firsthand. As I stand up here today and I reflect, I am truly, truly thankful to God that I wasn't a victim of that circumstance. Not having a lot becomes a lot when struggle is a part of the equation. My grandfather would always say that to me, and it didn't resonate at such a young age. He would say, the valleys become the norm, the valleys become the norm, the valleys become the norm. Life becomes the storm. Life becomes the storm. It gets dark. It will rain. But how do we get through that time? Those are the things you have to ask yourself, right? So, bear with me. My darkest cloud wasn't due to economic hardship. It wasn't because I didn't have those gym shoes. It wasn't because I didn't have a place to rest my head. I lost my mom at the age of 13 to cervical cancer. Let me say that again. I lost my mom at 13 to cervical cancer. Insane. Insane. So, dealing with the struggles that I had to face, on top of that, I was lost. I was very, very lost. My pain was way beyond financial and environmental makeup. My life was forever shaped by that moment. I was desensitized to a reality that I longed for. So when I see people with their mother, I automatically attach myself to that. And then on the other hand, when I saw people being disrespectful to their mother, I felt personal to that. So throughout that struggle, it was a difficult time. So this right here, this thing right here, this little round leather basketball, this saved my life. This ball right here saved my life. I can't imagine anything being more impactful than this round basketball. I started playing basketball, switch it. I started playing basketball at the age of 9, 10, right? I had cousins, I had other family members that played it, so I automatically took to the sport. Just being around it, I grew fond, and then before I knew it, I was in love with the game. Leading up to losing my mom, I was starting to come into my own. You know, I was taking the game more seriously. I was working out more consistently. I was finding a passion that really turned into true, pure love. It was my push. It was my cup of coffee. It was my outlet to finding and searching what I wanted and which was better. So going into Rice High School, I was a total mess, as I stated. Besides the school being one of the most prominent Catholic schools in New York City, I was still coping with my mom's passing. At that time, I was 13, 14 years old, and all I would ask myself is why? Mentally, emotionally, I was gone. I didn't have the shoulders or maybe the strength to even tap into other people as a resource. I was just, mad at life. It was just a lot going on, and it was a very tough period for me. I was a kid. I was pure. I had responsibilities. I had younger siblings that I had to shoulder. So all of that, this was my safe haven. So whenever I was on the basketball court, it kind of took me away from life as I knew it. So guess what? I'm on the court as much as I could possibly be. I couldn't look at pictures for a long time. I couldn't hear certain songs for a very long time. To this day, I can't go into a florist. I can't buy flowers till this day, because it takes me back to the time where I'm sitting front row and my head is down and my grandmother is forcing me to go say goodbye to my mother. That's what I dealt with. But it was an adverse situation that I overcame. And my message to you is that, right? It's going to be peaks, it's going to be valleys, it's going to be sunshine, it's going to be darkness. But stay the course. Stay the course. Believe, pray, talk to your parents, love hard, be kind, and all of those things will get you through. All right, so basketball guided me through this difficult time. As my high school years kicked off, I started to have success. My hard work and dedication was starting to pay off, even enough to where I was garnering attention from some of the top college programs in America. My dreams of playing college basketball would come to fruition when I signed my letter of intent to St. John's University. You could clap if you'd like to. Like, this was unheard of where I was from. Like, unheard of. Like, my whole neighborhood, put me on these, I got a park named after me. Unheard of, right? So this was an extremely proud moment for me. Proud for my family, proud for my neighborhood. It was a testament to my diligence and staying the course when things weren't the best. My entire motivational push was my mom. I wanted to make her proud. I wanted to be the best version of myself. And the only way I could ever reach my full potential was to work my tail off and believe. Yeah, I had challenges. I didn't play as much as I'd like to in the beginning. I fought hard to prove that I belonged. I knew adversity very well. You understand? I knew it. So the next time it came around, it wasn't a thing for me. I knew it. So when you have adverse times, wear it. It's only going to build you. It's going to build the resilience. It's going to build another layer of skin. And you get through, and then the next time you face it, it's not as difficult. You understand? So my focus would only sharpen when I hit adversity. I couldn't be broken. My mentality was all I stood on. You understand? Especially when your fate rests in the hands of other people. So when you're in a situation such as myself, where I'm relying on a coach to give me playing time, where I'm relying on assistant coaches to do right by me, I don't control that. So all I could do is put my head down and work as hard as I can to prove that I deserve an opportunity. And that may happen on the workforce, that may happen in other situations. This is a competition. You guys have left one bubble and now you're going into another, right? So whatever that bubble is, mine was basketball, yours, one might be art, one may be cooking, whatever it is, you try to be the best. Absolutely. Nothing falls short of that, okay? So, my ambitions to have success was non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. I wasn't leaving college and going back home. No way, no how. Because I saw what that did to the other people that was around me. I'm not going home. Non-negotiable. I wouldn't allow myself to think otherwise. My plan B was to make plan A work. So, fast forward. I'm at St. John's. I graduate in 3 years, right? My hard work. I graduated in 3 years with a degree in forensic pathology. So I'm handling my business on the court, and guess what? I'm handling my business off the court, right? So as I stated, my plan B was to make plan A work. But me being smart, I know I have to have something to fall back on. Should I get hurt? Should I get injured? Should it not work out? At least it gives me the confidence to attack that goal over there head on. So I know I got something to fall back on. You get what I'm saying? So when you're studying and when your parents are on you to lock in mentally and do what you need to do, it is for a reason. It may not be for today. It's going to be for some time down the line when you could kick into that second gear, all right? So after a successful college career, highlighted by winning the Big East tournament, making the Elite Eight, I then went on to signing my first professional contract in Cyprus, right? So my professional life was a roller coaster. Roller coaster, just like life is. It's a roller coaster, right? A lot of adjusting, a lot of fortitude, and definitely a lot of praying. You have to understand, in my situation, you're on a 1-year deal, right? And it's performance-based. So if I don't play good, they sending me home. If another kid is outplaying me, they sending me home. These are the pressures that I'm under year after year. So in my mind, every year I get a deal, I hit the lotto. I hit the lotto. I'm 6'3". You could go to 7-Eleven and get somebody my size, right? Go down and say, oh, you play basketball? Come on, come with me. So my mental focus was through the roof. I lived month to month. I didn't count money I didn't make yet. I made millions of dollars. I didn't count any money that I did not make because you can't bank on that. Because remember I said they could send you home at any time. In my 14-year career, I was never sent home. Can I get a round of applause for that? So, being an international player, it comes with a huge sacrifice. Having to leave home, everything that you may know, only to end up in a country that don't speak English. You may need a translator. If you're someone like myself, and people always ask me how, why, I have a very limited taste palette. So food was scarce in most situations, so I relied on the basics. If I could find some chicken, if I could find some rice, like I could eat the same thing every day. I played a total of 14 years in over 20 countries. I won 14 championships, multiple scoring titles, countless MVP awards. I had numerous shots at the NBA, but fell short for things that were out of my control. Nonetheless, I'm truly, truly satisfied with my journey and how it turned out for myself. You know, not only as a player, but as a person. It has opened so many doors for me. It's afforded me a comfortable lifestyle. It has allowed me to build relationships and brotherhoods that I carry on to this day. So after 14 years, I'm like mulling, what should I do? I could have probably played another 2 or 3 years. But as you get up in age, you start to lose your leverage, right? So, you know, I always tried to have a sense of foresight. So I journaled a lot. I tried to be 2 steps ahead, so that way when I'm in a situation, I kind of already have a sense of what I should do or where I should be. So, you know, after talking with my family, I'm like, okay, this is my last go. It was abrupt, because like scoring-wise, it was probably one of my top years. But it was just time for me to step away from the game. So once I retired, I came back home. It was time to get settled in. I had to get accustomed to a new life. You know, I'm home 2 months, 3 months out of the year, maybe come home for Christmas, maybe come home for a birthday, but for the most part, I'm on the road. At this point, I got 2 little boys now. So I can't miss that. I need to be there for my guys. I need to be there for their development. I need to be their voice. I need to be everything that they want me to be. So it wasn't a hard decision. It was just tough because basketball is all I knew. And this is what saved my life. Like, I'm saying this wholeheartedly. Like, without this, I don't really know what I would have done at that juncture in my life. You know, you mad at the world, explicitives to the man above, not really understanding how life happens. And it's unfair, but you persevere and you get yourself through. So, you know, I'm currently working in the medical field. It's refreshing. Like, I never had a job in my life outside of basketball. Never. I never went on an interview. I never had a resume, ever. Ever. You understand, the path that I took afforded me that type of a lifestyle. So now, although I studied to be a doctor, I'm on the service side, so I still get the best of both worlds. I work at, my primary business account is at ITHS, where we service, you know, top orthopedic surgeons in the world. The Nets, Mets, Giants, Yankees, those are some of the teams that are clients of ours. So we do a lot of work with the professional athletes, all sports-related stuff. You know, outside of work, my purpose is you guys, the youth. So I have my own team, which is hunting season. So my son, I don't know if you can see him, he's number 8, right? So he's my horse in the race, right? So I'm big on foundation. I'm big on confidence. I'm big on doing things the right way. I'm big on not skipping steps. Can't skip steps. So I'm going to use a baseball analogy. How many baseball players here? My baseball players, right? Look, take this with you out into the world. Base hits. That's all we want. All we want to do is get on base. The time it take you to get around is on you. Nobody know your time. Nobody know how long it took you to build something. They only see the finished result. So if we focus on base hits, we're going to get around that base at some point in time. Then those base hits will turn to doubles. You might hit a home run every now and again. But as long as you're on base, you give yourself an opportunity to have success. All right? So in closing, wisdom will come to you in the unlikeliest of sources, mainly in the form of failure. Do your best to weather whatever storm may come your way. You all right? As clearly as I'm talking to you today, please, 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 I'm going to say please one more time, please, never give up. Never give up. Never give up. Because if I would have gave up when I was at my darkest time, I wouldn't be up here today talking to you. I wouldn't. I have friends in prison. I have friends that have passed away. I have friends still doing the same things they were doing 5 years ago. And on the other end, I do have friends that are successful. But it's the choices you make today that can affect you tomorrow. So be conscious of what you do. Be conscious of how you speak. Be respectable. Got me? Y'all got me? Lastly, strengthen your purpose with ambition. That's a very, very, very special responsibility. It guides you today and beyond tomorrow. Peace, love, blessings. I appreciate you guys for having me. Oh, one last thing. I almost forgot. So guys, I got something for you guys. Look. So, before my mom passed away, she gave me this Bible. She gave me this Bible. I still have it, right? She gave me this Bible. And in this Bible, where are we? She gave me this $2 bill. I still got it to this day. So this $2 bill holds a great amount of significance to me. It keeps me in line, to be honest. It keeps me focused. It keeps me motivated. So my team, my group, hunting season, right? Hunting season, the reason why I call it hunting season, because young men, at some point, they're going to be heads of a household. They got to know how to hunt. If you don't hunt, you don't eat. So that's the deeper meaning behind the name of my team. So whenever we win, or whenever we have success, or whenever I see a breakthrough, I give my group $2 bills. It's their keepsake. It's something that they could hold on to. So when they look back 10 years, 15 years from this point in time, they could tap back into this moment. So later on today, I got a $2 bill for all you guys. All right? Clap it up. Yeah. Thank you.
All we can say is wow. So on behalf of the class of 2024 and the entire information technology high school team, we present this gift of appreciation to Mr. Chudney Gray. All right? Thank you for being a champion and for encouraging us today.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you kindly. Thank you. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Wow. A lot taller than me. Thank you for that inspiring message. I'm sure our students will forever carry with them those encouraging words. Now, it is my pleasure to start things off with the recognition of students graduating today with special distinctions. We will do so first by calling to the stage National Honor Society President Scarlett Guerrero. It's right here and here.
Okay.
You good?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Good evening, students, guests, staff, and families. Hi, my name is Scarlett Guerrero, and I'm the current president of the ITHS National Honor Society. I am honored to be up here speaking to all the families and guests, but especially to you all, my fellow classmates. There's one thing I want to take away from my experience here at ITHS. It is the bond of community that we have shared throughout the years. Starting our high school career may have intimidated us, but with our shared experiences, we were able to blossom out of our shells and flourish into the leaders we are today. I would love to give a special shout out to my fellow seniors in NHS this year who maintained an exemplary image in the community and showcased their talent, determination, leadership, and kindness throughout the year. NHS students are selected based on their demonstration of the 4 pillars required of all National Honor Society students: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Members of our chapter serve as role models for other students. Please give them a round of applause. In addition to strong academic records, our chapter members are leaders in many student organizations, and we serve our school and community through many activities. Some of these over the last 2 years during my time in NHS include Scholastic Spirit and Scholarship Weeks, karaoke night, peer tutoring programs, numerous open house and high school fair events, and sporting events, in addition to our student staff mentor partnership program and community service projects like letter writing campaigns for hospice patients and nursing home residents. I would like to thank our NHS advisor, Ms. Brown, who worked hard and resiliently to support not only NHS, but also her students. You are a wonderful teacher and an amazing person. Give her another round of applause. On a more personal note, I want to thank the administration, assistant principals, and deans for being reliable and caring to our students while maintaining stability and safety for all of us. Ms. Hyde, you have been a wonderful support and the best school mom. Give them a round of applause. I would also like to highlight the principal's secretary, Ms. Mack, otherwise known as Ms. Miggs, who has been a mentor, a family figure, and a best friend to me in a short amount of time. I will forever love you and remember everything you've done for us. Lastly, a special thank you to our principal, Ms. Woods. She has showcased a unique devotion to our student body and has become an idol to many. I hope to grow up and be like you one day. Congratulations to our Infotech class of 2024. We should all be proud of ourselves, and go Blackhawks!
Thank you, Scarlett. Now, as many of our students have achieved multiple distinctions, we will ask the students to stand when called to be recognized together. First, we will ask those students in the National Honor Society to please stand as we applaud their academic success and service to their school community. Thank you. You may be seated.
Next, we will ask our career and technical education students to please rise with members of their academies when called. When called. That's the operative word there. I ask that when we call these students, we please applaud them for their tremendous work. These students were previously recognized for completion of their coursework last week at CUNY ceremony as well. So in no particular order, first will the students of the Video Production Academy please rise and be recognized for your dedication and completion of required coursework. Awesome. Thank you. You now may be seated. Next, we ask that the students from the Web Design Academy please rise and be recognized for your dedication and hard work. You know, you guys have a special place in my heart. Thank you. You may now be seated. At this time, we will now ask the students from our Graphic Design Academy to please rise to receive recognition for your completion of the required work in your CTE Academy. Thank you. You may now be seated. In addition, we also have students that are receiving the Civic Seal of Readiness, which is a formal recognition that a student has attained a high level of proficiency in terms of civic knowledge, civic skills, civic mindset, and civic experiences. I ask that students receiving the Civic Seal of Readiness to now please rise and be recognized. Guys, you got the Civic Seal. Stand up. Don't be shy or embarrassed. Yes, that is you. Congratulations. And thank you to Miss Martin and Estrada.
And new this year, we also have students that are receiving the New York State Seal of Biliteracy distinction with their diplomas. The NYSSB recognizes high school graduates who can listen, speak, read, and write in English and at least one other language, and is available to graduating seniors who have met the requirements for a diploma and can show their skill in English and another language. I ask that the students receiving the Civic Seal of Biliteracy to now please rise and be recognized.
That is Henry and
Eric Dominguez.
Eric Dominguez. Where's Eric? Eric, stand up and stop being shy. Oh, look at that. I already took the mic. I got too excited. Thank you.
All right. Again, let's give all of these students another round of applause for their dedication and hard work. This is you're going to introduce Rachel, right?
Yes.
Okay. Knock yourself.
All right, I done messed up the mic. I'm so sorry about that. But you guys know how I am. At this point in the ceremony, we would like to introduce our next student speaker. Yes. Thank you, Scarlett. This young man that has accomplished a great deal during his time at ITHS. He has taken numerous advanced placement classes, participated in numerous sports and extracurriculars, and is a member of the Graphic Design Academy as well, and also helped design this year's yearbook. It is my honor to introduce the 2024 Valedictorian, Adriel Diaz.
Good evening, ITHS staff, parents, distinguished guests, my fellow graduates, the class of 24, and amazing family. All right. Wow, we actually did it. I still can't wrap my mind around the thought that high school is no longer going to be our present journey. It feels just like yesterday. We were turning off our cameras and muting our mics through a remote just to sneak in some naps. Those naps were top tier, and let's be real, they probably kept us sane during those crazy times. But now we're here, dressed up in caps and gowns, ready to turn the page to the next chapter of our lives. Can you please give you a round of applause? I would like to give a special thanks to Infotech. I found a version of myself I never knew existed. I was far from a straight-A student. However, Infotech opened my eyes to a world of possibilities and helped me realize that there's more to success than just grades. It was like unlocking a secret level where we discovered skills and passions we never knew we had. On that note, I would like to shout out our amazing teachers who stuck with us through thick and thin. Please give them a round of applause. Their dedication and support make them the real MVPs of our high school experience. Special mention to Mr. Ishmael, who legitimately thought I was a barber, and who knows, I might do as a side gig because of him. He encouraged all of us to incorporate attention to detail in our work, not only in physics, but in life. I hope we all carry this lesson with us as we embark on this new quest. Thanks for the laugh and confidence with Ishmael. Give him a round of applause, please. Ishmael. However, I will never forget about those 240 Khan Academy assignments, though. It's a little bit too much. When I saw all those notifications, I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. Then I realized it was an opportunity to challenge myself by conquering it head on, and it was through sheer determination and unwavering focus that I completed it in a matter of a day. But I can't forget about Mr. Chen, who pulled me through AP Calculus. At the beginning of the year, that class was giving me nightmares, but Chen made it memorable, from making us laugh at any given moment to giving us lessons that will echo throughout our life, helping us be the best problem solvers we can be. And saving the best for last, Ms. Mendoza. Even though I was dragged into working for the yearbook, give a round of applause. Give a applause. Hold on. Even though I was dragged into working for the yearbook by someone else, you know who you are, it was a decision that I will never forget. I was able to build connections and create long-lasting memories. Thank you, Ms. Mendoza, for relieving all of us and playing such a major role in the school spirit. Give her a round of applause. And my CTE class in graphic design was another highlight. It wasn't just a class, it was a family. We didn't just learn about design, we lived it. We tackled projects, we shared jokes, and supported each other through creative blocks. I am grateful to have met and worked with all of you, especially Juan, Brianna, Brian, Gio, and the list goes on. Give them a round of applause. All orchestrated by our amazing professor, Mr. Adele. Give him a round of applause. He's not here. It was a squad where ideas came to life and creativity thrived. Those late night brainstorming sessions, fueled by snacks and Spotify playlists from our class DJ, James, were some of the best times I had in high school. And to our parents, the real superheroes of our stories. My parents came from the Dominican Republic with dreams bigger than any of us can imagine. Their hard work and sacrifices laid the foundation for everything I've achieved. Thank you for teaching me the true meaning of hustle and heart. Your journey and determination have been my biggest inspiration, and I hope to make you proud as I move forward. And Mom, thank you for the mangú with salami, the meal that made me who I am today. I also want to give a special shout out to my brother, who has been my rock through it all. You've always had my back, from helping me with homework in elementary to giving me the best advice when I needed it most. I still remember how many times I had you frustrated and annoyed with any homework I had, despite you having high school and college work. But your support meant the world to me, and I'm grateful to have you as a brother and my best friend. Can you give him a round of applause, please? And to my tribe, my ride or die friend group, Peter, Juan, and Dow, or Dowlander, you guys made high school unforgettable. We laughed until we cried, pulled all-nighters, and hyped each other up through every challenge. From the funny group chats to the unforgettable hangouts, you were the cheat code to surviving high school, and I'm forever grateful to each one of you. We've created memories that will last a lifetime, and I can't wait to see where life takes us next. Our class is unique. This we are strong, innovative, and tenacious. We have proven how capable we are when it comes to sustaining our. Let's take that spirit along with us, as it will take us to elevate our goals, and to dream and support each other in achieving them. If we are heading to college, seeking our first employment, or in a career transition, let's make a statement. Thank you to everyone who has been part of my journey. Here's the class of 2024. May our future be bright, our dreams be bold, and our paths paved with successful adventures. Congrats to everyone. And on behalf of the graduating class of 2024, we would like to present Principal Woods Powell with this gift. Thank you for all you do for us.
All right, let's give it up again for Adriel Diaz. Now, at this time, it is my honor to introduce someone without whom many of us would not be sitting here today. She is a strong leader who cares not only about the staff and the education within the classroom, but also cares for all of our students' academic and emotional needs. At any point of the day, even if in between tons of meetings, you can find her in the hallway greeting anyone from our staff to our students, or has students in her office talking and checking in, and even invite students to participate in her principal council to listen to their feedback to help better the school community. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for our principal, Ms. Jean D. Woods Powell.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. This is the class that I know I had to bring tissue for because I think so many of us have such a deep love for this class for so many different reasons. And one word that keeps coming back to me is this charisma. This is a class full of heart, full of spirit, and I'm so excited for you all today. So I want to welcome the families. I want to welcome our Infotech High School staff, our students, of course, our esteemed guests, and our organization partners. I want to acknowledge Jacob Reese. They are here. Yes, we have our whole, can you all stand up? Can Jacob Reese stand up? Come on, stand up. We so appreciate all of our organizations, including Jacob Reese, that is really one of our amazing partners in the work. So class of 2024, on behalf of the Information Technology High School team, we are so proud of all of you, every last one and all your accomplishments. We know we have endured so much over the last few years, but you made it, you persevered. I am so grateful to be your principal and to have walked this journey with you all. And as you move forward, remember that you can get through because you made it. I do want to take the time to thank our parents and our families for your love and investment. Thank your families, everyone. Thank your families. Parents and families, I'm deeply aware of all that you sacrificed, especially over the last few years, to make sure that there was food on the table, to make sure that you all were in housing, healthcare, you name it. So parents, thank you. Families, thank you. So as I said before, the class of 2024 has a special place in my heart, as you were the transition group that came in and experienced remote learning, and then the hybrid schedule. You all remember that, the hybrid schedule? Oh my gosh. And then back into full-time learning, all here at ITHS. I remember seeing many of your faces that were full of joy and nervousness at the same time as you entered the building for the first time in person. But I'm so proud of you because you pushed through. You truly demonstrated grit, and I'm so proud of all of you. Now, I do want to drop some wisdom, some little wisdom nuggets as you move forward. Things that I wish that someone would have told me when I was younger and your age. So just listen in, okay? Number one, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Listen more than speak. In life, there will be ups and downs, that was said earlier. There will be mountain and valley experiences. You will experience successes and you will experience loss. Understand that the hard experiences further develop your resolve, your appreciation for life, and will help you gain wisdom. Those hard times will also give you humility to appreciate the wins and those mountaintop experiences. Earlier, you all heard just Dr. Blake speak about Rashana. Rashana passed away last August, and she was a friend of mine. And one thing she kept on saying to me was, my first name is Jean. Jean, live. Obviously, she had a short but beautiful life, but I just kept on remembering, Jean, live, Jean, live. And I will remind you, take each moment every day and maximize it. Each day, speak to yourself like you're in love with yourself. Be your biggest cheerleader. You can only be the best version of yourself. Do not try to be anyone else. Be the best version of yourself and work on yourself. Don't forget, I hope that this has been a resonating message. Don't forget self-care. You have to take care of your mind, your body, and your spirit all at the same time. In life's busyness, don't forget to spend time with your loved ones and your family. Trust me, I wish I could do it over again. Do not waste time, being out and about. Spend time with your family and loved ones. Understand the power of the word no. You can't be everything to everybody, all right? Know your worth and know your limit. Yes. Students, at this time, look around you. Look to your left, to your right, and know that your classmates, this is one of your first big networks besides us as staff. Don't lose touch with your classmates. You will need each other as you move forward in college and career and life. You will understand deeply as you get older the power of networking and lifelong friendships. So lock arms even now. Continue to dig deep and be the light and love in whatever sphere you are in. Be that helping hand to those in need. Look at everyone as a blessing to humanity. Everyone deserves to live. Everyone deserves to be free. Do the work that is in front of you with intention and with integrity. And as you move forward in your college and career, do it with excellence and compassion. Be a role model, not just to all those who are young around you, but to the old, the veterans, and those in your family. And take pride in who you are, all right, everyone? Let your light and love be infectious. Make a positive and lasting impact. As I always tell you, you follow your passions, you follow your talents, and what it is that really gives you that fight to move forward. Do not lose in sight of who you are, once again, and what makes you tick. Once again, the world awaits you. Never lose hope. Know that your Infotech family loves you deeply. Oh my goodness, once again, I have been so blessed to be your principal for the last 4 years. You have taught me so much about who I am, and little do you know that you encouraged me in my walk as a leader. And as I continue to move forward, I will always remember each one of you and what you brought to the table. So today, we're gonna celebrate. We are continuing to root for you and know that Infotech is your home. Congratulations, class of 2024. Thank you. All right, we're getting there.
There's another one over there. All right. All right, thank you again, Miss Woods. Now, I think is the most important part of our ceremony. You guys have been very patient, a little. We will begin the presentation of our 2024 graduates. Students in the first row, please stand and have your index cards ready. We'll do it together, yeah. We're gonna have to scream.
Andre Flores.
James Sosa Cortez.
Giovanni Roman Melgar.
Adriel Diaz. Peter Guo. Jose Alatorre.
Juan Diaz Ibarra.
Ryan Arevalo. Sebastian Baladares Acredo.
Gabriel Ortega Arellano. MD Rafiz Siddiqui.
Marcos Vega Ruby.
Carlos Sigue de Jesus.
Jose Vargas. Tajib Noor.
Hamdan Harun.
Rafiq Khan.
Jacob Brito. Christian Torrenegra.
Justin Buckley.
Daniel Dacevedo.
Jocelyn Gonzalez.
Christopher Chabla. Javon Simmons.
Janice Mackey.
Jesus Mendoza.
Paula Broy. Sammy El Haji.
Alejandra Marroquín.
Alexandra Morales Ramos.
Catherine Morocho.
Adrian Sepulveda.
Nolan Garcia.
Brandon Alvia. Giovanni Zello.
Alexander Rojas. Jaden Mayorga.
Victor Borg.
Ryan Espinosa. Catherine Figueroa. Jocelyn Sedano.
Jack McKinley. Brian Huerta. Noah Juarez.
Kevin Marquez.
Joel Seguera Castella.
Luis Urachima.
Rodolfo Rosales. Javier Martinez Olivan.
Jonathan Carretero Mendez. Chris Malaguachi.
Walter Heredia Zagne. Daniel Amaro Parada. Matthew Ongso.
Andrew Sanchez. Kwame Brown. Angel Quiñones. Nathaniel Allen. Ariana Butt. Bryce Gill. Vilma Velasquez.
Isabella Desenia Luziaraga.
Freddie Martinez Ojeda.
Aaron Bravo Vega. Angel Velasela.
Ricardo Lopez.
Mohammed Afridi.
Leisha Salas. Randy Sanchez.
Eric Gonzalez. Sheila Hernandez. Nevaeh Swazo. Amani Keith.
Aliyah Cáceres Arzula. Citlali Portillo. Amanda Tavera. Salome Villa. Navia Doria.
Tanya Garcia Garcia. Karen Peralta Prieto. Nancy Mateos.
Brianna Quamani. Carolina Paredes Carchi. Sherlyn Morocho Zhao.
Abigail Benitez.
Nube Argudo.
Stefania Briones Ramirez. Andrea Alatorre.
Ingrid Cayetano Sanchez.
Elena Mendoza. Leslie Ramirez. Congratulations. Ariella Joncal Cortez. Brian Guevara.
Saeed Islam Shain. John Manuel Reina. Jonathan Gong. Aaron Sherpa. Shadmoon Shael. Sebastian Olaya.
Matthew Barahona. Eduardo Martinez. Elias Koke. Eric Murillo. Ronnie Feliciano.
Kwamani Boyatal. Jonathan Chukwi Garcia.
Alex Mayancela.
Michael Hawal.
Abednego Katan. Francisco Costa Hernandez.
Dhruv Saha. Tamid Rahman. Miller Mabub. Samuel Gotain.
Vinsto Sharpa.
Shriyansh Timolasina.
Michelle Quintero.
Shahryar Khan.
Kareem Abdel Rashid. Karan Dahal.
Shadat Sami. Jimmy Finlay. Cesar Hernandez. Emily Munoz Gonzalez. Jacob Quezada.
Zion Khan. Jaden Jenkins. Jaden Hemphill. Fatima Shaban.
Justin Maldonado. Kimberly Orlana.
Luz Perez.
Matthew Napoles. Israel Medina. Armand Murray. Mohammed Bilal. Achilles Daniel. Michael Altamirano. Alexis Torres. Jordi Osorio. Eric Dominguez. Manuel Perez.
Ayalith Ruiz Curo.
Dalwinder Singh. Henry Arista. Valeria Cisneros. Juan Martinez Barcena. Franklin Zakuri Landy.
Ryan Lusuero Puerta.
Mohammed Ayaz.
Jerry Villarroel.
Shohei Mertoja.
Jesus Carreon. George Carchi.
Hussam Abbas. Jeremiah Jalen. Carlos Torres. Dylan Jimenez. Rachel Jenkins. Akram Saad. Eric Capulan.
Aaron Heber.
All right.
Let them enjoy their moment. Hold up, hold up. Guys, 1 second, 1 second. I got one last thing to say. Hey, so before you guys go crazy, I want one thing to say. So you know the $2 bills that I just gave y'all? When you get home, there's a serial number on it, right? It could be worth 2,000, it could be worth 5,000. It's like a lottery ticket, all right? So check the serial number, it may be worth more than $2 bills. That's all. Blessings to you guys.
So, they have a video? They have a video first? Oh, you want to do this first? We can do this first. Okay. Students, now is the time that you and your families have been waiting for, what you have all worked so hard towards. I kindly ask Principal Woods Powell and Assistant Principal Alicia Rodriguez Felix to come up for conferring of diplomas.
All right, are you ready? So here we are. It's been a long road, and you all have finally made it. AP Rodriguez, may I have your assistant, please? Can you certify that all the candidates presented to me here today have met all the requirements for graduation?
Yes, Principal Woods Powell. I have reviewed the records of the candidates assembled, and I do certify that they have indeed met the requirements for graduation.
All right. All right, hold on. Then it is my pleasure that by the power vested in me by the City of New York as principal of Information Technology High School to declare the candidates presented before me today graduates of Information Technology High School.
Congratulations. So we would like to congratulate you.
That's it, guys. Have a great evening and congratulations!
So, I know you want your diplomas, right? You will be getting them on Thursday between 11 and 2. You will get an email with that information. You will get your diploma on Thursday, okay? Go out and celebrate.
Graduates first.
Kids, please leave first. Your families will follow.